All right, welcome back. Day 5. Yes, sir. Last episode, we had a long bow and we were kicking ass all over the place. Even the wolves decided to try us out. Thought, oh, yeah, Dingle's just got some sticks there. He's going to be an easy target. He found out otherwise. But yeah, we did better with the bow than I usually do, so can't complain about that. Today, well, we got a little different fucking mix up, that's for sure. Our restrictions today, we got where you have to use the lever action rifles. We have to start at dawn for once, not in the friggin' dusk. We're in the northwest, and them sons of bitches, some bitch, gray wolves are protected. Yeah, so we have to evade if they decide to start shit today. And our other challenge was no night vision, well, which really doesn't matter at this time of day. So, where are we? That's where we are. As far as northwest as we can get, which is, hey, just fine by me. And for loadout, got the 22 mag. We got the Marati model 1894. This is a cool gun. I like this gun. Like I say, it shoots handgun shells, the 44 out of it. We also got the 4570 Coachmate. And we brought the Miller model 1891 10 gauge shotgun. And this one, all its ammo for this one is brass. We have it loaded with brass birdshot at the moment. So that's a 1 to 2. This is your 4 to 9. This is a 3 to 8. And this is a 1 to 2. All right. So, which way should we go? I think we're going to head down. We're going to head down to this corner here. Make our way that way through the burnout and see what we can run into. But yeah, Dingo had a successful bow hunt, which was a surprise. And I can run again, which is also nice. Oh yeah, and the time is 5 o'clock. There we go. So yeah, but like I say, I even surprised myself on that one. And but no, we actually we did really well. We just kind of kept running into animal after animal, just chugging through the woods there, and things kind of panned out. And yeah, of course the wolf showed up, and first he was scared. Like, yeah, he was the chicken shit wolf that we come to know and love these days. Because yeah, ever since they got a great one, they're like, yeah, well, we don't have to show up no more. We'll let the Iberian wolves take that over. And but this one here, yeah, he was gonna flee, and then I flung a stick at him, and then he was like, this guy ain't got shit. So then he come for me. He found out real quick that, oh yeah, Dingo was packing a big stick, walking tall style. And yeah, did the old matrix on him. He ran through me, and next thing you know, he was, that was it. So yeah, it was good. Real good. But today could be a different story if they come. Because we are in, well, everywhere's pretty much wolf territory, but we are definitely in wolf territory. But dawn's going to be a little bit of a new shaker for us here. Where you be? Where you be? Yeah, dawn's going to be different for us because the randomness was kept giving us friggin' dusk. So we haven't hunted this fucking time zone yet. But we are today. There's a fox down here somewhere. somewhere there's a tiny dog. Looking for some action. Yeah. He was in this trough. Where you be, buddy? Where you be? Just kind of making our way downtown here. Well, maybe one of these days I'll make my life easy and maybe pack a collar or two, but this works too. Slow and steady. Oh, he was over there. There she be. Missed. Up out of that hole, you son bitch. We gotta have something going on over here. A zone of some kind, maybe? Here's a straight up red. Yeah. There he is. Where's she at? There she is. Hanging out all by herself. It's cool how the snow hits their backs like that. That's just like one of the greatest things they've ever did. Oh, we got her. There, first one in the books for today. Now we can move around, shake, rattle, and roll. It's like a pretty clean hard shot, 45-70. Huh? Very high bleed rate. Vital blood. Yes, sir. Flesh heart. Right there in the boiler room. Took out the furnace. Perfect. Like I say, not a lot of penetration with the bad boy, but it was enough to get there. Got the job done. And then, yeah, look at the snow. Like I say, that is the coolest freaking thing ever. There's always lots of talk about, you can have the snow on its back in the lodge, but, like, come on, people. There got to be a little bit of realism in the game. You have a heated lodge in the savannah because everybody uses the one in the savannah. You're just going to have a wet moose. Snow melts. Everybody knows this. That's science right there for you. All right, the sun is shining. Coming up. And we got our first kill in the books. But let's head on down by the lake here. See if we can find some action down here. Oh, yeah. That time of the day. Alrighty. Get a look as we're coming in hot here. Well, if anybody drinks at 6 o'clock in the morning in this map. Oh, you guys just need to fuck off today is what you guys need to do. Didn't go in playing today. Now that I got my first kill, I can evade you quite quickly. They shouldn't be drinking. They only drink till 3. I know their drink time is 0 to 3. We shouldn't be having any kinds of freaking problems today. Yeah. Tree's got snow on it. Okay. So this plains bison quite clearly ran into the lake and possibly drowned itself. So let's now that we can move, let's come over here. Let's come over here, kind of get out over into here, see what's happening. Okay. I think we need to go. We just need to. What we got here? 12 to 16. Da da da. Plains bison 8. Moose 4 to 8. We got moose down there. Gray wolf are over here. Sons of bitches. Moose. Canada goose. Them bastards we need to do something with. Yes, sirree, Bob. What? Where is that from here? That's got to be that way there. Yeah. Yeah. Canada Goose, other than flying overhead and being a super frickin' annoyance, haven't really made a showing yet here. Harlequin ducks have. We'll definitely be keeping a close eye on the Canada Goose, so. I would like to shake, rattle, and roll those guys for sure. No sense them being left out, really. That's to say. Not a lot moving. Probably want to come moose, moose. Yeah, let's head this way. See what we can come up with. Everybody kind of starts doing their shit here around 10 o'clock. We just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Find a set of tracks and bird dog them. No idea what that was. Not a lot showing up around the water edge here. Well, we know there should be some moose eating over here. Yeah. Say, I think the last drink time's around 3 a.m., which is the wolves. Uh-huh. They're right over there. You guys can take off. Won't be messing with dingo today. Here we go. We got signs of something. Brown. A brown wolf. Uh-huh. I'm gonna leave you boys alone. Continue this way. Yeah, it's like not a lot of action here first thing in the morning. It's probably a spot on this map where everything's happening, but I have not located it. Here we go. What we got going on here? Wolves. Yeah, all the action in the morning is frickin' wolves. All right, they went that way. Maybe they drink over here. There they are. Look at them freaking bastards. Yeah, out to mess with the dingo. Dingo's not your average bear. I am smart. SMRT. Oh, we're gonna go on this side. Uh-huh. Yeah, there they are. There's 7 in there with them. A couple 6s. That other one was a 4, yeah. 4, 4, 3. That's a level 4. No dice. Sure, I got them wolves sparked up now too. There should be some moose over here, hopefully. Having a grand time eating some grass. Wolves should have passed through. The same crew. Too far to tell. There we go. Female. 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 No boys over there? Very strange. Very strange indeed. Uh-huh. There we go. There had to be a dude in there. Kind of sneaky weak our way over here. Not sure if I got him. Oh yeah, we got him. Going down. All right. See how we did. So yeah, with the lever actions, like you say, that was probably about 120, 130 meter shot. And its top end for the shell is a level 9. Like we're pushing the absolute limits of what that shell can do. I hopefully got rid of them. Dingo tricks. Okay, here, where are we at? Oh, we did get vital. Yes, sir. Not a heavy bleed, though. So yeah, you'll see when we finally get to him here. As long as the wolves ain't coming. I think they know now that I'm not packing sticks today. There's a few moose up in here. Where are we at? Oh, 7. There he is. Alrighty. Get this guy. And I'll show you the penetration. Oh, he was a silver one, 88.83. And yeah, so at 126, like I say, we just got into that long. Just. Broadside shot. Didn't hit no bone. Yeah, so you are pushing the limits of it, for sure. All right, now where are we at? I'm gonna start kind of heading that way. Everybody seems to be in the timber. This will get us started out into the red grass. We be coming on. Do they have any other geese zones? Yeah, Canada goose. Moose. Canada goose. Yeah, so we want to be over here in around 9. Moose. Moose. What's the moose zones? Yeah, a couple hours though. This is where we want to be. Probably shooting off this tower. But we'll see. We will see. So yeah, herd management. Seeing lots of stuff out on herd management, and everybody's figured out the riddle of herd management. Lady Legend and J-Biz and La-Di-Da and Hoo-Di-Da and Squidster all have cracked the code on herd management, if you believe any of what they say. J-Biz, I kind of believe what he puts out because that guy's pretty smart. He does like statistics and shit. And, frickin' wolves again. And yeah, he has pretty solid foundation there on herd management. So, kind of basically what it boils down to, and it's kind of changing up the grind. Lady Legend's testing it out already. If you've seen her video with J-Biz. So everything they've been saying since day one, they're figuring on it kind of all like kind of being a bunch of BS. So J-Biz basically boiled it down to weight, max weight. So yeah, so if you shoot all your zones down, and he runs 16 zones in his herd management. So, and what he does is he shoots one animal per zone and then uses ATVs or whatever to do his collection. And that's to give him better respawn rate. And realistically, that works. So if you're just shooting one per zone, running 16 zones, and using an ATV to go collect everything, your respawns are going to work really well because there's like a 15-minute time limit on respawns, right? EW changed that up a long time ago, right? Because before you used to be able to just go out to the main menu, come back, and all your respawns were there. Well, once grinding became uber popular, you know, EW is just kind of like, well, we're not going to make it easy for you guys, so they changed it up. And now there's a time limit for respawn. So you shoot a bunch of animals. So no matter how efficient you make your grind, like, yeah, I can do my, like you get on the 4-lake one and, or the island method. And, yeah, you can do your rotation in like 5 minutes. Well, your respawns aren't going to be there if you have 8 zones and pick up tents and moving as fast as you can. And like I say, the olden day rule was speed was the game. Lady Legend has said it 1,000 times, you know, but shoot your exteriors, blah, 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 set up on 8 zones, put 8 pickup tents, boom, 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 blah, 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 speed's the game. That was saying right out of her mouth for years. Speed's the game. Well, the biggest complaint now is respawns, and you see it in the live streams. Like, yeah, I go and I watch live streams, right? Like, I'm like, yeah, I create content, but I like watching content too. And most live streams out there are all grinding for whatever great one of the hour. So, and the biggest complaint is when guys get rotating and they have it all knocked down and locked down into this efficient little thing, like with the feeders. You got 8 feeders and you're running around and boom, 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 pick up tents. Oh, you're up here now. And yeah, so like you're rotating through your shit too fast. Game ain't even putting your respawns out, and that's why you start having problems with your zones. And then everybody's like, yeah, to a zone, take your largest two. I hear him walking around in here. Oh, Jesus, he was right there. You long go. So yeah, that's kind of why you're screwed every time. But now J-Biz, of course, he never believed shooting levels was the way to go. He always, in all his data that he's collected, and like this guy restarts his game every year. I think he just did it recently. From scratch, every year, sees what he does. And that's another thing of his, too. We'll get into that here in a bit. But, yeah, so he shoots on weight. So if you start stacking heavyweight animals in your zones, and basically what you want to get into is your max weights, one in each zone. A buffalo. I'm just spooking everything over here. And your low level. So you want like a level 1, your lowest weighted animal, right? So if it's a level 1, level 2, as long as it's in the lowest weight range, you want one of them in your zone. And that's what you want to get. So you shoot your zones down to not, like you take the bear, right? Yeah. Leave your level 4s, your 3s, your females. Shoot everything 5 and up. Well, no. So if the 4's in the upper weight range, take them too. You want your lowest weight ranges. You want to stack your lowest weight ranges and your heaviest weight ranges. And then you just cycle through your heavy weight ranges. And then that gives you better spawn rates, right? And that allows you to knock down zones. But in the end, what you end up with is you're taking one animal per zone of your max weight, 16 main zones, no pickup tents, and you get through your through all your zones. There we go. Level 3. Seriously, you dickheads? Yeah. So that's kind of the bit. Join it. 16 zones. You get yourself shot down to where all your other zones have the lowest weight animals in it. So your level 1s, your level 2s. That's a perfectly shot down zone. And yeah, and you just keep going through your max weight. So whether your max weight is a 5 or a 4 or a 9 or an 8 or a 7, depending on the class rating, that should help you produce a great one quicker and grind quicker. I said, Lady Legend's testing it out now. She's doing it on wild boar. So instead of doing a feeder grind on Scotland, she switched up to hunting them in the drink zones. And yeah, so she's not hunting them off the feeders, because another part of his thing is he thinks everything spawns in certain zones. Far-fetched for this gun, but let's give it a shot. Oh, you son bitch. Oh, we hit him. Oh, I hit him. Yeah, so that's what she's doing. And he thinks it's going to spawn a great one quicker. Also on that note, he's also been studying the effects of restarts. And what he's finding in the little bit of data that he has between him and the hunt professor is your best maps to get your great one, the greatest, is that they think maps are preloaded that you'll have for you to have a great one. So if you go through and your herd doesn't have any max weighted animals in them, you're going to have, it's going to take you longer to spawn a great one. But, so you take a whitetail. We didn't hit any organs on them. So if you go and check your herd on a whitetail and you find that you got like 3 or more max weighted animals in it and a bunch of small animals, because they believe that the weight is balanced. Your herd is balanced through the weight. So if you have a bunch of big ones, you're going to have a bunch of small ones. Law averages. So what he's found is on his shortest grinds, when he's restarted maps, is if he's found in his population that the population had 3 large animals or 3 max weighted top end animals in it, his grinds are in the 200s, 300s, like on a whitetail, on the red deer. I believe fallow was the same way for him. And then he spawned another one right away. Like in his red deer, he got his red deer on one, and then basically 20 minutes later, he had spawned a second one. And that map started out with a high-end animal, 3 high-end animals in the herd. So 2 diamonds, rares, whatever. And that's the other part of the theory. So now I'm not saying go out and reset all your friggin', everybody go out and reset your games. No. But kind of the theory is that when your maps load in the beginning, your map is already has the opportunity, because it's randomly generated as well, that your herd could be already randomly generated to spawn a great one and quickly, which is kind of the theory of how some of these guys, they start grinding something and boom, 200, 300, 100 kills. There's the great one. And the data behind what JBiz is saying is that if you documented all of the animals on the map of that herd and 3 of them were high end, or a portion of them were high end, you were already predisposed to spawn this great one. And that some maps are just kind of randomly end up that they're going to have a great one. And you know, JBiz like breaks this game down to the science, right? So he's even breaking down that also on your map, one of the home range areas is already predetermined to carry the great one for you. So when you're cutting down to 8 zones with the old way of herd management, that you might have just shot down the zone that was predetermined to get the great one. And that's another thing he's kicking around. None of this shit is proven at all. He has some data, some stuff lines up, some he's still testing, which is great. And it's great to have guys like J-Biz out there doing this kind of stuff, right? Because, yeah, EW's close-lipped about it. They ain't coming out with, yeah, that's how it works. And, yeah, you know, smart guys like J-Biz doing the good work out there. Yeah. So I think kind of in the end, these guys are going to figure out exactly how great ones work. And it's same with how the guys are getting haggis too, right? Like start a new game, go to Scotland first, get the lookout, get the outpost, go shoot the hat out of the tree, then go to the haunted one, and your haggis is there. A whole bunch of people have proved that works. Like there's one guy, he's shot like 3 haggis. And a nice part about Call of the Wild is when you restart your game, you don't lose your trophy. So you can restart, go get as many of this friggin' haggis as you want. Not a pretty mount. It's basically the dinner sitting on the friggin' moose there. Yeah, we're getting close to Canada Goose time here. I want to come this way because we want to get into geese today. Yeah. And there's ways to do that, right? For the haggis. Me, I'm not ready to reset a game. Not yet. Uh-huh. Who are you? Yeah. Oh, there's more of you. Uh-huh. All kinds of buffalo here. Let's make our way this way. So, yeah, and I'm not resetting my game to get a haggis. No way, no how. What I'm gonna do is, I'm itching to put a bullet into something. It's been too long today. Uh-huh. Oh, he's coming for me. That should end you. There we go. You guys thought you could get away. I have a whole bunch of shots in this guy. So my first one was in the lung. Nice one. Then we hit him in the noggin. Intestines, pelvis. Oh yeah. Now I caught him in the neck. Oh well. Money in the bank. Okay. Finally. Getting into some action here instead of me just talking about theories. I like theories and all, but yeah. I'm not big into grinding. Not my thing. Most of you guys who've been around for a bit know that. I get bored very easily just going in a circle grinding for stuff. I do have 2 great ones. I've tried it. Didn't like it. Wasn't my forte. I got a black bear off Silver Ridge, and I got a mule deer off of Ski Ridge, and oh yeah, flying around. Kind of one of the reasons why we're coming over this way. They're freaking everywhere. Okay. Keep moving over this way. Aha. We have touchdown. Yeah, cobra chickens. These things are a menace to society. We have them up here in Canada because they are Canada goose. And they are the most ornery, meanest SOBs out there. Oh, I spooked them. Okay. Freaking geese everywhere. Let's get to the tower. should have brought a tripod, actually. We're going to use this bad boy to our advantage. Uh-huh. Yeah, we can't shoot from up here. I forgot. Gotta be out of here. But you can spot them bastards from up here. Oh, you see how they're walking in, right? Sons of bitches. Alrighty, got another zone. Okay, let's get after these guys. Dingo wants to get after these guys. Because, yeah, cobra chickens have had a free pass here for way too long now. We're going to get after them here. Three in there. See how they're trying to be sneaky. Trying to use the terrain to their advantage. Now they're hiding behind rocks. Trying to distract me. Far out is that guy? Got one finally, though. Freaking Canadian geese. This up here is the spot for them, though. They're all over here. Here he be. Use a silver because you need a you need a level 5. This was a 3. That's right. Right in the boiler room, buddy. So yeah, good looking bird. See, their diamond is an 859. So this guy's only a 669. So yeah. There we go. We got us a cobra chicken finally. Finally. Another one. There you go. Coming in the land. I have no idea what this one was. This one's a gray brown female. And we shot it over her back, but it was enough to take her down. 466, because they score 2, right? They have their trophy organs are none, so they females score on this one. They have a potential to go diamond as well. Come back up here. Nothing big. All right. Pop up here. Oh, 3, 2, 2. Level 4. Two. That's our huckleberry there, I think. Here's see if we can't get on this guy down here. Sneaky sneaks. Oh, and there kind of looks different. Maybe not. Yeah. That one looks very different. I'd take her anyway, because I want to know what the fuck she is. If she is anything. Oh no. don't think she is anything. I think she's just a regular brown. But in the sunlight, she looked pretty different. Let's go see. Oh, light gray. Right along. We got her in the spine. Yeah, in the sunlight, she looked pretty different. Alrighty. Oh. I'm gonna get away from these wolf bastards. I come down here. Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright, we're gonna make a trip down here. Think twice about doing that again. This gun is great, but it's so slow to load. Alright, so let's come down here. I know I gotta have more than one drink zone down here for a moose. Gotta be bison down here. On the female. There he is. We got him. There. Well, two of them. Oh, and we got grizzly. Rowdy was a little more than handling him, but it was a perfect shot through everything. Come up here, take a look. Sure work of that guy. But hey. Gray brown, look at him. Just look at the claws on these guys, are just awesome. Yes, sir. Heart shot. Long night. Perfect. 1,400 bucks in the bank. Kind of getting away from our objective here of me wanting to check this lake out a little better, but let's come down here and we'll try again. All right, there's a drink zone here. For the bears. So the buffalo were down here. Going out a render over there. So the buffalo are definitely drinking down here. They're all kind of heading up that way. I'll make a rotation here. Yeah, I'm so glad that we got a goose. Canada goose, finally. Their season's coming up again here in Canada. Another bear zone. Two bear here. Oh, but those aren't bear tracks there. Something else entirely. Oh yeah, like I say, take the opportunity every once in a while to find some zones. Where are you? Keep going this way. Say the bison are coming up out of here, so they gotta have a zone here. It looks like it might be right here. Oh yeah, you guys better flee. Must be their zone over here. No? Right under the hunting stand? There we go. There we go. Plains bison. Okay. Whoop whoop. Time is it? It's 10 o'clock. 3. 8 to 12. Mosey over this way. Oh yeah, get the wolf fleeing. long as they keep fleeing, we're good. I'm not bothering you. Don't be bothering me today. That's right. Just run away. Gods were good to you today. We'll pick up our beef here in the next one. Another big zone here. 5 wolves here. There we go. 3, 2, 1, 3. Three. Keep making our way on downhill. He goes to 160 top end. This guy's what, 158? I don't know what happened with that first shot. Oh, he is going down out there. Plunk. Hey, it's my kill. They all congregating around the dead one. That was strange, that first shot, man. Like, that should have plugged him right in the lung. But he didn't even flinch. It's like I didn't hit anything. Maybe because they were stuck together there? I don't know. It was freaking weird, though. The other one's just hanging out there. See if we can't put one in him. That one got him. You crash in the water. There we go. All right, let's see how we did. This one here. I'm not gonna get full on him because we hit him like 3 frickin' times. Maybe 4. Three. First one was in the head. Flesh, stomach, liver. Okay. This guy we got a vital shot on, but he went all the way over there. Oh, the wolves fleeing. Alright. See how we did with this guy over here. Light brown gold. Arm and right lung, flesh and intestines. Quite a ways off a diamond. Good looking though. Oh, man, we got a gold something. There we go. Well, anyway, we finally got it on with the Canadian goose, the cobra chicken. And they're circling us nonstop. Nonstop circling us. And the wolves, well, they were scared of us today, which was good because they were off limits. You know, I didn't attack them, they didn't attack me. So, all good. But, hey, we got a few more days to go yet. And hopefully they'll be unprotected by then. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Dingo out.